Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. I'm so pleased to have you here. So I just thought I'd do a little craft with me today. I'm working on a smaller size journal, and this is a sample of the page size, so that I can sort of try things and that don't have to keep pulling the journal about, so that I know what area I'm working with. And that is the typical page. There's some smaller, but they don't get bigger than that, so that's handy there. And yeah, I'm going to make something I've made before, but just in a little different way, because I need it to be a little bit quicker and simple, you know. So before I start though, I just received lovely happy mail. This is from Julie, and there was a challenge and we all made a bookmark. And oh, it's adorable. Look at that trim, it's just so lovely. And so yeah, I'm really pleased with this. I'm going to take a picture later and put it up on my social medias. And yeah, it's lovely. And you know, I'm an avid reader, so I can never have enough bookmarks, because sometimes I'm reading a couple of different books on the go at the same time. One's my bedtime book, one's my in the day when I'm having a cup of coffee book, and things like that. So yeah, I'll treasure this, and it will get plenty of use. So I hope you're all well. Let's get started. What I'm going to make is a smaller version. Let's grab my old faithful. There she is. Let's see. I know where she is because there's a bit hanging out the bottom. Right. Back when I first started, I love these angel cards. I'm really running low. I sorted through all my cards lately. My small ones, I've got none. The small angel ones. I've got some small other ones, but yeah, I've got none of the small angels, and I'm running low on these. But yeah, this, there was a magnetic closure, and it's a notepad inside that I've never used. I forgot about it. That's weird, isn't it? So there's that, and then there's also a hidden pocket there. Is that the only one? Let's see. Oh no, oh yeah, I know where the other one is. There's a hidden pocket there, and if you lift this up, there's a hidden pocket. There might be something in there, I'm not sure. I don't think there is. I think I've took it out. But yeah, there's a hidden pocket there. There's one there, and this has got a magnetic closure, and you've got that hidden notepad. So you can see I've done stitching. I sewed all around this. I'm not going to do any sewing today. I haven't got the time. And yeah, there's no need, because you're not going to see it, because unlike that one where I left the top of the notepad blank and you can see the stitching, I'm going to use my stapler and just cover it with a little bit of trim. So just make sure one end is level. They're not all the same length, but I'm just going to grab my little stapler. Do you know what? Since I started doing junk journals, I have never used a stapler in the whole time. This is a first. Isn't that weird? But and I've done loads of things that could have had it, but I've always sewn. But I'm not going to today, and that's probably enough. I'll put one in the middle just to be on the little safe side. And we're going to have some trim across there. I was going through my stuff as well, and look, I found this tiny, I don't think I'm going to have it there. Oh, I might. It does cover the staples. Tiny rickback. It was on something that someone sent me one time. I can't remember. And it fell off. But yeah, I kept it because look at it. How cute is that? I think I am going to use that there, because it does hide the staples, and it's wafer thin, and so there won't be too much bulk, because this journal, I don't want it right bulky. So I'm not going to go mental. So, oh, look at the top of that. How terrible is that? Let's clean that. So yeah, I hope you're well. I'm doing alright. I'm doing well with my giveaway now. I'm creeping up to that milestone of 200 subscribers. I just can't believe it. I really can't. I'm 7 away. Well, I was at the time that I just looked before starting this video, because I've just replied to someone and written her name down in my book. And yeah, that I'm at 193, And I'm getting quite emotional because I never in my wildest dreams. That's why I'm doing such a big giveaway. I know some of the prizes are tiny, but it's still happy mail at the end of the day that you'll get in it. But right, that's going to go in there like that. And I chose a card. Let's see. I chose this one. It pretty much fills the whole of the paper, but gives it that bit of weight to keep it shut. And I'm also going to put a magnet under there and under there. So I don't know if I need right strong ones. Like these little silver ones are really strong. Maybe one of those on the bottom, and then on the paper, so it's not too much weight. Let's try that. See how that sticks. If that was there. Is this right? Yeah, that's quite a firm hold, and this magnet's a lot lighter than that one. So we'll have that in the middle, and I'm gonna put a bit of glue around, put it like that, and then I'm going to get some washi and glue that. And it's just old. It's one that I don't like. You know, like when you grab a set of washies and there's always one that you think, I'm never going to use that. Well, that's my one that I'll do these kind of things with. So just a bit of glue. That's too much, but it don't matter. And so yeah, I'm approaching that 200, and oh, it's wonderful. I feel so blessed and so excited. And yeah, it is making me quite emotional this week, seeing people's lovely comments. And of course, if like they've got a channel, I'm trying to subscribe to as many people, like subscribe back to as many people. So if you see people on the list of comments that have commented and you've never heard of them, you could subscribe to them too, because it's so lovely, isn't it, to sort of, oh no, I think I'm gonna, before I get any glue on there, I think I'm going to give this a little sand, because it's such a shiny finish that you can, with things like that, if they're not grabbing, well, with this stuff, it'll grab really quick. There's always the chance that you could get it and peel it off because of that shininess. So I'm just going to give it a quick sand with a nail file. I've given it a sand. Hopefully it will make a difference. I don't know 100%. And like I did with the other one, but I sewed the other one, instead of stitching, I'm going to glue round, but just glue round. Oh, I don't know now whether to just do that, because if you're poking your fingers in, it might make it lift. So no, we're not having that pocket there. I'll still have hidden pockets, don't worry about that. But we'll just get that and right over that so you don't see the magnet. Let's get it a bit straight, and we'll get some trim on her, bling her up a little bit, I think. Right. And we've got that hidden magnet in there, so yeah, that'll hold that shut. But before we put that in there, I want a bit of trim down here. Okay, so I found some trim, and there's like this bit on it as well, that bit of fabric, but I don't mind that. I think I am going to have that hanging off the page, because it'll be just covering this fold that is the hidden side pocket. So I think that'll work pretty cool. So yeah, I'm just I couldn't do anything too long. That's why I thought, oh, I'm not going to thread the sewing machine and this, that and the other, because I've got to go doctors this afternoon. I was supposed to go this morning because they rang and made me an appointment, and I overslept. What a nightmare. It's because we went yesterday to the town. I had to do things, and it just took every bit of energy out of me. I come back and I had to have a lay down. I didn't have any dinner until 9 o'clock last night, because I'd had to lay down when I got in just to get over going to the town. So, you know, any of you with bad fibromyalgia know what it's like. And so yeah, I set the alarm for this morning and slept through it, which I was a bit gutted. But so now I've got to ring at 3 and try and get an appointment. And that's lovely. And it looks a bit wonky, but that's alright, that don't matter. I'll fray it a little bit, and that's going to hang off the page. And then we're just going to stick this in here. I might put a bit of trim around. Oh, sorry, I'm just putting this bit away that I'm holding in my hand. So it's going to go there. Cut a bit of this bling. Didn't know whether to have a bit at the top and the bottom. I cut a pink bit as well. Oh, here it is. Or do you know what? I think I'm going to cut it down again to one strip. And then have a row of pink and a row of blue. Because, well, there's no rhyme or reason to it. Just because I want to. So yeah, I've got to go to the doctor this afternoon. It's to get my results. You know, well, I know them. They told me I'm over the phone. But it's to sort out what we're going to do about it. I was fainting and that, and I'm getting all hot, and I was just putting it down to the menopause. But they sent me for blood tests because Anne Alba on here, thank you Anne, my darling, Anne told me I was being silly and I had to go to the hospital, to the doctors. So I am eternally grateful to her, because I did go to the doctors and they said it could be menopause, it could be anemia, go for a blood test, and it turns out it was both. So I'm a bit anemic and I'm in mid-menopause. Menopause? What's that? So I've got to go and see the doctor this afternoon and have a little chat, and I've got a couple of other things going on that I want to ask advice about and that. So yeah, I didn't want to do anything that takes too long, because I haven't got long. I've got to get ready in a minute, because you can only see my arms, which is good because, well, bad because I'm covered in ink and whatnot, everything, glue, because I've been doing bits and bobs this morning. But you can't see that I'm still in my pyjamas, and it's like 1:30 in the afternoon while I'm filming this. But I thought I'll get this done and then I'll get ready, because I'd only get ink and whatnot all over my hands. So yeah, put plenty of glue all around the staples. I normally do it along the row of stitches, but there ain't none. But yeah, glues and stapler rather. It's all done and dusted, isn't it? In like a minute, less than that, a couple of seconds. So yeah, that's like that. And we're gonna, when we stick her on the page, I might have under there as a hidden pocket. Oh no, because that's the same place as under there. Yeah, I'll just have the hidden pocket under there. And yeah, then you've got all this inside held shut by the magnet. So yeah, that's all I'm going to do. I can't stick it in the journal yet, right, because this is the one I'm working on, and you see that's why I've got this size as a guide. But I'm doing all little fiddly bits here, there and everywhere, so that when you first go through it, you might miss bits and then see that little bit, like always something like, so you think, oh, I didn't notice that. And at the minute I've got glitter glue drying, and I've done little dots on some of the music notes, and so I can't shut the page or anything like that. But that's how it sits, and I want it hanging off a bit. The magnet will hold that shut, and then we've got that nice lot of writing space, and then under here there'll be a pocket at the side for something or another. So that is that. I really hope you like it. Oh no, I've just decided, I forgot, I wanted to put a little bit more trim here and there. And look, I just started rummaging and I found this lone little coin with a bead. Oh, that's my phone, sorry about that. That's come off of a larger piece, so I thought I want that. And I'm just looking, I'm rummaging now for, oh, that's not them. I've got some like flowers that are really bright colours, so that's what I need to find. Here they are. Now got that pink there. Now I do like sort of my colours to go all mental, but I may have this blue one here with the pink. Yeah, I'm going to cut that one off. I love this trim, and you just have to like sort of the little bits where it joins, I just like to snip those off. But yeah, I've had a right sort out here because I'm trying to do the trying not to spend as much money on craft supplies when I've already got them. So, which is a challenge that I'm doing, Emily's little challenge. Hi Emily, thank you. And it's brilliant. Em's a I can't say it. But yeah, I'm trying to do that. And I like that. And on this bottom one, I'll have this hanging down. So I did think about lifting this and going this end, but you tend to, when that's the end, like this is your page that you're turning, you do tend to have more coming out here, don't you? So I just thought it would make a little bit of a different change. So I need to trim it a little bit. Get rid of that. And then glue that first before I put the flower on. Glue it about there. Right. So, yeah, I just sort out, and the things that you find. I found, like for a longer video, I found these, and I thought of a really good idea for them. So that'll probably be my next video, but I'm not sure when that'll be coming out, or going up, rather. Because, yeah, it's a busy old time at the minute for me. It's a bit crazy, to be honest. I feel like I've never got enough time to do everything that I want to do. I never used to feel like that. It's just at the moment, I have got a lot going on. But, yeah, that'll all die down and change, and I've been a bit better anyway. Sorry, I didn't even finish that word. I've been a bit better since the kids went back to school. I've got a bit more time on my hands than I did have. But even so, then I've had more things pop up that I need to sort out and do. So, yeah, it's been a bit of a mission. Oh, I've just pulled that off. I should have left the thread longer. Right, I'm fiddling with it, and before it's properly dry. Because I know that that glue will hold it. Let's get a bit nearer. Get in there. Just want it so that the bead is off the page. That's it. Right. Right. And we'll hope that I'm not going to fiddle about with that anymore. So that should, I've said that, look, and then I'm fiddling. I want that petal on that thread, because then it'll hold it better, because I'm gluing it to the card and the flower and thread to thread. So yeah, that's it. That, I'm very happy with that. I might stamp on there, but like I did with my big one on a couple of the pages, but I don't think I need to. I think that's fine. So yeah, thank you very much for joining me. It's well easy, isn't it? And when you've got the magnet in place as well, it's really cool. I love that little noise. It's cute. It's something satisfying in a magnetic closure for me, and I don't know why. But yeah, thanks for joining me, and share my giveaway video with your mates and things like that. I'm 7 away from the big one, and yeah, it's blowing my mind, and it's made me feel so grateful and feel so much love for everybody that has supported me and joined my little channel and just joined in with my fun that I'm having, you know, because it's a roller coaster of fun and games on here, and you make lovely friends. You get to see some brilliant artwork, like in some of the groups when people are showing what they've just done. Oh, fabulous, absolutely fabulous. So yeah, it blows my mind. So yeah, thank you very, very much. I appreciate every single one of my subscribers, and yeah, share it around, get people to join in. There's 10 prizes, and whoop whoop, yeah, it's going to be great. So thank you very, very much. I'll see you all soon. Love yous, bye.